Yeah, man. Look here, man. This CB26, man. Always talking shit. But let's get into this video here, man. This Floyd Mayweather, Devon Alexander shit, dude. Like, I'm gonna read y'all the shit he put on Twitter, man. Um, Floyd said, the negotiations for the fight are almost done. The front runner is the IBF champion Devon Alexander. It'll be a unification bout at welterweight. Oh boy, I don't know what the fuck. Who the fuck did Devon Alexander beat to get a shot at Mayweather? Cause in my eyes, I'm sorry, dude. There's only one person on his resume that if he would have beat, would have, you know what I'm saying? He would have had a legitimate argument to go and face Mayweather, and that's Timothy Bradley, which he quit in that fight. You feel me? So I'm not letting Mayweather get away with this shit here, man. Just because Pacquiao got his ass knocked out, Floyd think he gonna sit in here and cherry pick these little motherfucking dudes he know he can beat. Listen, man, I don't want to see no motherfucking fight with no Floyd Mayweather and Devon Alexander. I'm gonna watch that motherfucker. Don't get it twisted now. Hey, I done said it before, goddammit, bitch. I love boxing. I'm sorry. You know, I don't want to see it, but I'm damn sure gonna watch. Goddamn, what's the dude name? Robert Guerrero versus Floyd Mayweather. I don't want to see that shit. But if they was the fight. That's who I thought he was gonna fight. But I don't want to see that shit. But if they do happen to fight or whatnot, I'ma watch the motherfucker, man. I'm a fan of boxing. You feel me? But dude, man, hey man, Devin, dude, man, his whole claim to fame, pretty much, dude, was that knockout over Juan Urango. All right. After that, dude, that's when everybody was like, "Oh shit, this dude hit the truth. This dude hit this." I'm like, man, that dude overrated, man. Y'all need to calm that shit down. Also that Junior Witter fight too as well. I forgot about that goddamn fight, man. But a lot of people started really jumping on the bandwagon a lot more when you knocked out Juan Urango. But he got on, goddammit, by beating motherfucking Junior Witter. But then motherfuckers started dick riding him after he knocked out Juan Urango. But after that, dude, he went on and fought some dude named Andre Koltenick. He won a 12-round decision. After that, he lost to Timothy Bradley. He basically quit in the 10th round. Said he couldn't continue and all this shit here, whatever. You know, after that, he fought Lucas Matiste. He won a split decision. A lot of people feel like Lucas won that motherfucking fight, man. Then he came back and fought Marcus Madonna. I thought he looked okay in that fight. You know what I mean? He ain't look great, but I thought he did okay against Marcus or whatnot. Then he fought hard hitting, but older Randall Bailey for, I think, a welterweight belt or some shit like that, man. Like, the only person on this goddamn resume here, dude, is Timothy Bradley. If he would have beat Timothy Bradley, I would have said, okay, yeah, he's still undefeated. He also beat Timothy Bradley or whatnot. You know, he got a belt now. Okay, yeah, he can go ahead and fight Mayweather, but I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna watch the shit, but Floyd, dude, I don't want, no, dude. Anybody gonna be doing this shit here, man? This shit here crazy, dude. You're not gonna be doing this crazy shit here, man. You can go straight to motherfucking Canelo Alvarez right now. Fuck all that Devon Alexander shit, dog. Go to fucking Canelo Alvarez. After that, goddammit, go ahead and fight Timothy Bradley. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all should be unbeaten. Timothy got a fight coming up with somebody. Or goddammit, you can fight Timothy right now, goddammit. Fuck all that bullshit, man. For real, dude. You the face of boxing right now. Don't start this bullshit, dog, with these little cherry picking fightings and all this bullshit, dog, to where it's blatantly clear that he's cherry picking, dog. Devon Alexander, Robert Guerrero, stop. Robert Guerrero gets a shot at Floyd because what? He beat Andre Berto, who, I mean, we now know Andre Berto is not all that. We now know that. So I mean, it ain't no big thing, dude. I mean, I can understand though Ortiz getting a shot after beating Andre Berto, because you know what I'm saying, he was the first dude that beat Andre Berto, and a lot of people question his heart and all this shit. And he went in here, bitch, and put it on motherfucking Andre. I mean, even though it was a good ass fight, Andre was tagging his ass too, man. But he pretty much dominated Andre as in that fight, man. So, you know, I was cool with him fighting motherfucking Victor Ortiz and shit, dude. But this goddamn Robert Guerrero, man, and this Devon Alexander talk about Devon being the front runner and shit, dude, for I think a May 4th fight or some shit like that. Nah, man, that's ridiculous, dude. That shit crazy, dude. This is exactly why Floyd is not in my top 10 greatest fighters of all time. Even though I fuck with Floyd now, don't get it twisted. I watch all of his goddamn fights now. But man, who had he? I'm gonna tell you why he's not in my goddamn top 10 greatest of all time. Only because of this one reason here. Who did Floyd fight in his career, man, that y'all knew this bitch here finna beat Floyd ass? Floyd can't beat this motherfucker here, though. He just can't beat him. He ain't gonna beat this dude. Who did he fight in his career, though, man? You know, y'all thought he was gonna lose to Miguel Cotto? No, I didn't. You thought he was gonna lose to Victor Ortiz? No, I didn't. But I thought Victor's energy could make it an interesting fight. Shane Mosley was one that everybody was saying, but at the end of the day, did you really think Shane Mosley was gonna beat Floyd Mayweather? At the end of the day, everybody gave Shane a shot because of his power. But at the end of the day, did you really think going to that fight, oh God, Floyd finna lose this fight? No. At least I didn't. Juan Manuel Marquez, nope. I didn't think Floyd was gonna lose that fight. Ricky Hatton, did you really think Floyd was gonna lose to Ricky Hatton? Like on some real shit. Even though they both was undefeated and shit. You know what I mean? And but did you really think Floyd was gonna lose that fight to Ricky Hatton? No. Did you think he was gonna lose to Oscar De La Hoya, even though he went up to 154? I think that was his first time actually going up to the 154, goddammit. And he fought Oscar at 154. And even though Oscar was the bigger guy, did he go into that fight? Man, I mean, come on, did everybody look at this fight and say, goddammit, Floyd is finna lose to Oscar De La Hoya? It's a guarantee. He can't beat Oscar. Did you go into? I mean, come on, seriously, man. No, I didn't. Carlos Baldomir, did you think Floyd was gonna lose to Carlos? No. Zab Judah, no. Sean Bay Mitchell, no. Arturo Gotti, no. DeMarcus Chop Corley, no. Philip Andu, no. Jose Luis Castillo, I understand the first time Jose gave his ass a motherfucking fight. The second time, I mean, that was, I don't know, that was probably, that second fight, a lot of people probably gave Jose Luis Castillo, man, they probably betted on him a lot in that second fight. So that's probably one that you can kind of say, but at the end of the day, legacy-wise, you know, is that the fight that's going to put you up in the top 10? You know what I mean? Jose Luis Castillo and Floyd Mayweather? No. Diego Corrales, Floyd, I mean, and this was back in the day too, goddamn. This was what? I think 2001, I think, when he fought Diego Corrales. But did you really think that Floyd was going to lose that fight, even though Diego was coming down too? In that weight class, he actually left that weight class and moved up, and then came back down to fight Floyd. So did you really think Floyd was really going to lose that fight? I mean, I don't. There's nobody in his career though that I really said that goddamn Floyd finna lose this shit here, man. Hell yeah, he finna lose this fight. Now if he'd have had one of those fights on his resume, dude, that I felt like he's going into this fight, he can't beat this dude, and he would have beat that dude, that would have put him in my top 10 right now, with him being undefeated and all that, and fighting the Shane Mosleys of the world and Marquez. I mean, he got some Hall of Famers on his resume. You know what I'm saying? There's no doubt about it. He has Hall of Famers on his resume. But did he go into those fights with everybody saying this motherfucker finna lose this fight? You know, and that's why, dude, that fight with Pacquiao, dog, bitch can sit up here and say nah, though, that shit ain't true what I'm about to say, but bitch, it is. That fight was real critical, dude. Dude, he needed that fight with Pacquiao, man, to cement his legacy. If he'd have fought Pacquiao and beat Pacquiao before Pacquiao got knocked out, that would have cemented his legacy, dude, and I would have put him up in my top 10 after that. A lot of people probably wouldn't have, but I would have put him up in my top 10 because that was a fight that motherfuckers would have went into that fight. A lot of people saying, oh shit, Pacquiao bitch can beat Floyd ass. Yeah, bitch, you finna get your ass whooped, not Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, dude, I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't really want to see this shit with Robert Guerrero or goddamn Devon Alexander. I'ma watch, you know. But Floyd, man, he ain't getting away with this shit. He ain't gonna be pulling this shit on my watch, man. For real, dude. You going to that Pacquiao shit, that shit that he was doing, and I was on Mayweather's side too, dude. Again, when he had all that, when all that negotiations and shit was going on with him and Pacquiao, I was on Mayweather's side. You feel me? Throughout that whole negotiation ordeal, simply because Pacquiao and him in his camp never called Mayweather's bluff. If Mayweather was scared, they claim Mayweather was scared, man. They never called his bluff, dude. You feel me? Never called his goddamn bluff. The first negotiations, and we all know how that shit went, motherfucker. Like y'all retarded or some shit, dog. For real. The first negotiations, they went into that shit, agreed upon everything, 50-50 split. Las Vegas, where they were gonna fight at, the gloves, everything, man. Got down to it, and Floyd said, "Hey, I want a liquid style drug testing, different type of drug testing, you know, because I don't believe this motherfucker here is a clean fighter, basically." They said, "Oh, okay, well, if you go over every pound, we're gonna put this in a contract. If you go over for every pound that you go over, you got to give us $10 million, which is fucking unheard of, okay?" And Floyd agreed to that shit and said, "Okay, cool." Went back on Pacquiao's side. They said, okay, we finna back out the fight, bitch, and take your ass to court. Fuck you, Mayweather, you scared. Now, if they would have fucking signed that contract and said, "Okay, Floyd, no problem, lipid style drug testing, and you gonna do this $10 million little thing," okay, that has never been fucking done in the history of boxing, man. Like, come on, motherfucker, you get a couple 100,000 or whatever you agree to or whatnot, man. Maybe $1 million at most, you know, if you go overweight, but $10 million for every pound, that is fucking unheard of, okay? Now, Pacquiao them, they didn't, you know what I mean? They didn't call his bluff, man. They didn't say, "Okay, you gonna agree to that? Okay, and we'll do lipid style drugs, and no problem, let's go. Sign a contract, boom, it's on you, Floyd. What's up?" And then Floyd would have said some other, well, what? Then, bitch, I would have been right on the bandwagon. Fuck that. Hey, bitch, you scared, Pacquiao. Fuck that. I mean, excuse me, you scared, Mayweather. You feel me? If that shit, that would happen, but it didn't happen that way. Pacquiao then pulled out. Then once they pulled out, every time negotiation was going on, dude, they was backing out of the shit. And then once they backed out, they say, "Oh, we'll agree to this. Oh, we'll agree to that." Once they back out of negotiations, man, like, come on. So that's why I sided with a motherfucking Mayweather, dude, throughout that whole ordeal. All right? Because Pacquiao them in his camp, they never called Mayweather's bluff if he was bluffing about really wanting to fight him, man. And the shit just crazy, man. I'm okay. I'm done with that shit because, you know, the motherfucker probably ain't. It's probably pretty much it now for that fight. A lot of people pretty much feel like it's over with. And even if they do fight, a lot of people say they don't even want to see it. Bitch, y'all lying. They can fight right now, May 4th, and y'all motherfuckers will watch that shit. Stop. Okay? I'm pretty sure it'll do at least 1.6 million still. You know? But, that's pretty much it, dude, I guess, for this vid, man. There's no reason, dude, for this shit, dog, that Floyd trying to do, man. You know, he can go ahead and fight Canelo right now, May 4th, or fight Bradley May 4th if he wanted to, or even fight Pacquiao still. I'd rather him fight Pacquiao, bitch, than goddamn Devon Alexander and fucking Robert Guerrero, man. But I guess I'm gonna leave this shit here, man. I'm gonna holler, man. Hey, I'm gonna stay up on this shit. I ain't even doing no goddamn fucking prediction for these fights and shit. If he fight Robert, I'm not doing a prediction. If he fight Devon Alexander, I'm not doing a prediction, cause we already know who the favorite gonna be in that fight. You feel what I'm saying? So there's no need for that shit, man. But I guess that's it. CB26, always talking shit. I'ma holler.